Okay. So basically, how this internship will go, will assign you a task. Okay. So there are like different. If you opted for 1 month internship, then there will be a number of tasks you have to perform, like 3 or 6 something. And if you opted for 2 month, it depends on that. And if you opted for 3 month, it depends on that. Okay. So this is how it goes. So first, we'll assign you a task in your WhatsApp group. Okay, we'll provide you a proper drive. In that there are many different domains also. Kush, I can use Hindi language, but majority people say to use English language because many comes from South region as well. So the common language comes, which is English. So okay, we'll see. You can say in the chat box if you guys want in English or Hindi. You can say. So those who want Hindi language, everything explanation and all, you can raise your hand right now. Those who want Hindi explanation,
Hindi explanation, ma'am.
raise your hand. Those who need Hindi explanation. जिनको हिंदी में समझना है वो अपने हाथ खड़े कर दीजिए. 5 only. Rest. Yes. Okay. Okay. या श्योर श्योर श्योर. ओके कुछ आपने देखा होगा मेजॉरिटी इंग्लिश में है 45 एंड ओनली 4-5 चाहते हैं कि हिंदी में हो. सो कोई बात नहीं. हाँ मैं बोथ. हाँ हाँ हाँ. ओके ओके मैं बोथ लैंग्वेज यूज़ कर लूँगी. मैं इंग्लिश में भी बोल लूँगी फिर हिंदी में भी. तो अगर बाई चांस कुछ समझ नहीं आए आपको तो यू कैन टाइप इन द चैट बॉक्स. ओके. So basically how this first I'll say in English. Okay. So basically how this internship will go, we'll assign you a task in your WhatsApp group, we'll send you a drive proper. In that many different task domain will be there. You have to pick your domain, which is data analysis and data science, and then you have to perform your task. After assigning your task, there will be a live session which I'm going to take. Okay, and I'll give you like proper description and also solution that how to do your task. Okay, and after that live session or in that live session also you can ask me any doubt in the chat box. And after the live session you can, if you'll face any doubt later in your task, okay, then you can ask me in the doubt group, that discussion group which is on Telegram. So please make sure to ask doubt in the discussion group, only task related doubts. Okay, nothing else, only ask task related. Okay. And then after all the things, after doubt clear and everything, task completion, you have to submit your task. So I think minimum, yeah, so I think max 7 days will give to you to submit your task. 6 and 7 days in that you have to submit your task. Okay. And there will be a week session. Okay, like one class in a 1 week means one class for a one task. Okay. So this is how it will go. There will be no regular classes. Okay. So if you'll face any doubt, then you can ask me in the discussion group, and then after that you can submit your task. Now question is how to submit your task. So basically there are two platforms on which you have to submit your task. First is GitHub and second is LinkedIn. Okay. So on LinkedIn you have to post. You have to post the screenshot of the output and input. Okay. In that you have to post the screenshot of output and input, or you can share the screen recording also. Okay. And you have to submit your task as a post. Then you have to copy that post and you have to paste in the Google form link that we will provide you in a WhatsApp group link. Same on GitHub, you have to copy or you have to post the file, project file there, and you have to copy and paste that post URL in the Google form link that we will provide you. So this is how you have to submit your task. Now also if someone is unclear how to submit your task, then you can ask the management team. They will provide you a short proper explanatory video in which I already thoroughly explained how to submit your tasks. Okay, so this is how it will go. will assign you a task. You have to perform. There will be a live session. You can ask me any doubt in the live session. Then after that also you can ask me any doubt in the discussion group related to their task. Okay, then you have to submit your task, and make sure you have to complete and submit your all tasks for receiving the completion certificate. Okay, so yeah, that's it. So those who have any query related to this internship or something, they can type in the chat box right now. Okay, and now I'll explain in the Hindi language. Okay, also for data analysis, data science, I'm going to use Jupyter Notebook software. It depends on you if you want to use VS Code or anything. So it depends on you which kind of software you want to use. Okay, yes. So those who have any query right now, they can ask me in the chat box. Now Kush and everyone जिनको हिंदी में समझना है, मैंने बोला है कि ये आपकी इंटर्नशिप कैसे चलेगी। आपको व्हाट्सएप पे ड्राइव की लिंक दी जाएगी, उसमें से आपको ड्राइव खोलनी है, देन उसमें बहुत सारे डोमेन होंगे। ठीक है, ओके कुश, गॉट इट। हाँ, सो जिसको समझ नहीं आया है प्लीज़ हिंदी में, या हिरन यू कैन यूज़ कोलैब। जिसको नहीं समझ में आया वो प्लीज़ मेरे को चैट बॉक्स में लिख दीजिए कि मेरे को रिपीट करना है या नहीं। ओके, those who don't understand, didn't understand anything, okay, yes, okay, you can type in the chat box if you want. Okay, yes, so those who have any query, they can ask me in the chat box right now. After that, after 5-10 minutes, we'll start your task 1 class. यस कुछ मतलब आपको स्क्रीनशॉट करना है, ठीक है, या तो बोथ कोड का भी और आउटपुट का भी, दोनों का स्क्रीनशॉट आपको पोस्ट करना है, या तो स्क्रीन रिकॉर्डिंग कर सकते हो। ठीक है, दोनों में से एक, या तो स्क्रीन रिकॉर्डिंग पूरे टास्क की या तो स्क्रीनशॉट। ठीक है, लिंक्डइन पे आपको ऐसे पोस्ट करना है। Yes, Omkar, I think it's compulsory, and you have to post on LinkedIn. Yeah, it's compulsory, I think, but you can ask management team for more surety. Okay, they will tell you how to submit your task. हाँ, Pratik, because your batch haven't start any classes, right? So when we assigned your task, after I'll take your class, and after 2-3 days, your 5 Jan batch will be there in that Google form link. Okay, submission link. CL, okay. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Your name starts with L dot something. Okay, so I cannot share you anything and everything. See, this is not my thing. I'm just here as a trainer. I'll help you with your task related things. If you want any these kinds of help, then you can ask the management team. They will provide you. Okay, they can help you. Okay, Kush. Yes, so those who have any doubt, they can ask me in the chat box. Else, we can start the task 1 class now, okay? What Kush? I didn't get your question. You can speak if you want. I didn't understand your question. Okay, Ganesh. Anand Kumar, right now you don't have to choose anything because your 5Gen batch, once it will update it, then you can choose, okay?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes. Aritra, Adya, see your task, like what you have to do, the proper description, like proper PDF of including description, responsibility, everything will be shared, I think, in your WhatsApp group, okay? The proper drive. So in WhatsApp group, it will be shared, I think.
Okay.
हाँ कुछ यू कैन डू इंटर्नशिप्स में कोई दिक्कत नहीं आती है आई थिंक कर सकते हो या इफ यू मतलब अगर मैनेज कर पाओ तो हाँ yes Sahil, see recording of classes are also available, but you have to ask the management team with a proper reason, like why you haven't joined that class or something. They will provide you. No, Ganesh, because I'll explain you in this. Okay, and after that also you can see the recorded class if something is unclear. Because I don't know any task related YouTube. You can search by using the title. See if our task will be of EDA, exploratory data analysis. So you can by yourself you can type in YouTube what is EDA, how to do, what something you can see in that. Okay, so nothing it's like I will like we will provide you. It's you, if you want to take help with some external things, you can use anything. Yeah. Chaya, on two platforms you have to submit. First is LinkedIn and second on GitHub. On LinkedIn you have to share the screenshot of code and output, or you can share the screen recording. You have to post like this, and on GitHub you have to share the file of your task. Okay, so this is how you have to submit your task. Okay, so now I'm starting the class. Okay, so first we'll see the description, like objective, what you have to do, and by side we'll see the code part also. Okay, so basically, task 1 of your data analysis, data sciences objective is you have to analyze a data set. of student exam scores and answer specific questions. You have to presenting findings using Python libraries and technique for data analysis. Okay, so basically this is a project in which we'll cover all the basic data analysis things. Okay, so first what you have to do, you have to select the data set. Okay, you can download the data set which is provided in the PDF. Okay, from that PDF you can download the data set, and your file name is studentmat.csv. Okay, which contain columns like G1, G2, G3, grades for 3 terms, study time, sex, these kinds of column it contain. Okay, now comes what task you have to perform. Okay, so basically there are number of tasks which is the basics in the data analysis. First you have to do the data loading part. Okay, like we'll start with the code also. Okay, so what task, first you have to import the basic libraries. Okay, this is the my Jupyter screen. First you have to import the basic library. First is Panda library, which is the basic library you have to import every time. This is useful for reading and also कुछ एंड जो भी लोग हैं जिनको समझ नहीं आए बाय चांस इंग्लिश में या फिर किसी भी लैंग्वेज में, वो मेरे को बोल देना, यू कैन स्पीक। ठीक है, अब आप लोग बोल सकते हो क्योंकि मैं अभी मैसेज नहीं देखूंगी, तो मेरे को बीच में बोल देना कि मैं हमें ये समझ नहीं आया है, तो आप हिंदी में समझा दो। ठीक है, तो ऐसा मेरे को बीच में बोल देना। ओके, जो भी है। सो यस, दोज विल नॉट अंडरस्टैंड एनीथिंग, दे कैन speak also. Okay, but in English, which like those prefer English, they can speak in the last. Okay, first I'll explain you everything, then you can speak. Okay, same goes for both the language students. Okay, so basically first task is yours to import the basic libraries. First is Panda library. This is the syntax. You have to import Panda library, which is useful for reading and loading CSV file. Okay, then second comes the matplotlib.pyplot library. This is the library for use for visualization for plotting. In this there are different plots and charts present like scatter plot, bar plot, etc. We'll plot later. You will see in this project itself only. Then third is you have to import the C1 library. This is the advanced visualization library. Okay. In this advanced like count plot, etc. These kinds of plots are present. Okay, so which task you have to perform? Step one is you have to load the data set. Okay, so this is the URL and this is the data set. You have to load the data set by just calling. You can load here by using the URL, and then you can make a new variable. Okay, and here you can write the title of your file to load. Okay, and don't forget to add .csv in that. Okay, then this is for download and load the data set. This is all clear. Okay, this is for downloading part. This thing you don't have to write. Okay, wait, yes. So for loading the data into a data frame, this is for just downloading part. Okay, you can skip these parts. From this to this you can skip. Okay, so basically first is the load the data into a data frame. So for this you have to make a new variable data. Here I have taken data, you can create any new variable. Then you have to use function pt.read underscore csv function. This function you have to use, and inside the parenthesis you have to mention that file name. Okay, and dot csv in the end. This is the separator we have used here. So print is data loaded successfully. So this will print if your data will load successfully. Okay, so this is your first task you have to use, load the data set using pandas. And okay, now comes the data exploration part. So for this we are using the head function. Head function will give you top 5 rows of your data set. Okay, so it will display the first 5 rows. Okay, then we'll analyze, we are exploring the data. Okay, this is your step 2. Then you have to use info function. This will give you the concise summary of your data type, which is this will check the data type and missing values. Okay, then comes after exploring, then you have to do the data cleaning part. Okay, so what cleaning you have to do, you have to check for missing value first. By using isNull dot sum function, you have to check missing values. Okay, then you have to remove duplicate rows. So by using drop underscore duplicate function, you have to remove duplicate rows. Okay, this is the data cleaning part. Now we'll see the data analysis part. So in this questions I have put this question you have to solve, which is what is the average score in math G3. Okay, so basically what is your G3? This is the grades. Okay, so for this, for average, for finding average, you have to use aggregate function. Here we have used dot mean function. Okay, so you have to call your G3 and dot mean you have to use for finding average score. Okay, then print statement. Question 2 is how many students scored above 15 in their final grade. So for this also you have to use length function first. Okay, for finding the student's name. Okay, and your G3 should be greater than 50. So this is how you can solve. Now question 3, is there a correlation between study time and final grade? Correlation basically tells you the relation between two variables. So for finding this you have to use dot core function. First you have to mention first column name, which is study time, and second is final grade G3. Then you have to print. Then question 4 is which gender has a higher average final grade. So for this we are using the group by function. This will group the gender, which is sex column, and the final grade column, and average. For finding average it will use aggregate function mean dot mean. Then you have to print. Okay, now step 5 is you have to do the data visualization. So first visualization we are doing the histogram of final grades. Okay, so histogram will show you the plot of like by summing by grouping your column. Okay, so for this plt dot figure it will set the size, it will says the set this length and breadth. Okay, this is for length and breadth. And for plotting histogram you have to use plt dot hist function. Okay, bins is data is G3. Bins is basically the interval or ranges you are fixing it. Color I have set sky blue, edge color will be black. And plt dot title, this is for title. Okay, which will be on top of your histogram, which is this is for naming the x-axis, which will be a final grade, and this is y label, which is for frequency, naming your y-axis. Okay, and plt dot show is for showing your result. So this is how histogram you have to do. Okay, you have to make histogram this. Now comes the scatter plot. Okay, so scatter plot of study time versus final grade. Your scatter plot is a kind of plot which gives representation in the dot form. Okay, so for this rest all other syntaxes is same. Okay, for as of histogram. Else just you have to use sns dot scatterplot function here. X will be your study time, y will be your G3, and u will be your sex. Okay, then comes the rest all other syntaxes will be same. Okay, then comes the bar chart. So bar chart of average scores by gender, this we are plotting. For this every syntaxes will be same, just you have to use dot plot, and kind is here bar, and color we have fixed blue and pink. So this is how you can customize your chart. Okay, also here plt dot x text rotation equals 0 degree, this is the new function which check and which says that your rotation of your x degree will be in a straight line, rotation will be 0 degree. Okay, so I hope this is clear. What you have to do, you have to first import your basic library, then you have to load the data set. Okay, you have to load the data set into data frame, then you have to do the data exploration. You have to explore your data set by using this function, then you have to do the data cleaning part, then you have to do the data analysis part, you have to solve each question. Okay, then you have to do the data visualization, you have to plot histogram, scatter plot, bar chart. Okay, now we'll see the result. Here data loaded successfully, it's come here. Okay, and these are the first 5 rows by using head function. Okay, and this is by using the info function, this is the concise summary, it will tell you the data type of each column and non-null counts also. Okay, and this will show you the missing values. Here are no missing values, so we haven't handle this missing values, because there are no missing values present. Okay, this is your first answer, which is average math score. This second answer, this is third answer. Okay, this is your answers of your question. Now this is your histogram, this is your title, distribution of final grades. Okay, and this is your x-axis, and this is your y-axis, and this is your histogram. This is your scatter plot and dot representation. This is your title, study time, which is final grade. Okay, so this is how it will come. And this is your bar chart. Okay, this is your title, and this blue and pink color we have set it. This is for female and this is for male. Okay, so yes, I hope your task 1 is clear what you have to do. Okay, if not, then you can ask me any doubt in the chat box right now. So I hope your task 1 is clear to you all. What you have to do, you have to import libraries, then you have to load the data set into a data frame, then you have to do the data cleaning, data exploration, then data cleaning, that data analysis and data exploration. So I hope it's clear. If not, then you can ask me in the chat box right now. So is this task is clear to you all? What do you have to do in this task? Yes or no? You can type in the chat box. Yes? Okay. Okay. So please complete and submit your task on time, because you have to complete and submit your all task for receiving completion certificate. And if you face any doubt, then you can ask me in the doubt group. That doubt group link you can ask the management team, they will provide you. Okay. So those who have any, yes, 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 correct. Mohammed, see, code I cannot provide you. You have to do by your own. But if you face any doubt, then you can ask the management team for the recorded class, and that you can see. Or else, if you'll find any more doubt with yourself, then you can ask me in the Telegram group. I'll provide you. But make sure to try yourself 4 or 5 times. Okay, then last option should be me. Okay, so first try, you'll get to know. Okay, it's easy. Okay, so yes, those who have any more doubt, they can ask me in the, no Meghvina, no daily class, one class in 1 week approx. Okay, so yes, Mahir. Yes, so those who have any more query, they can ask me in the chat box right now. Else, you can leave. The class is over, and we'll see you next task then. Okay, thank you.